Hello, my name is Grace from Grace Does Glitter, and I straighten my hair. It's straight, so yeah, and it has a lot of layers in it, so it looks like it has a lot of layers in it, but I'm not here today to talk about my hair. I'm actually gonna do a no makeup look. I used to love looking these up. I loved no makeup looks, and so I just wanted to do one because I felt like today I wanted to go for a bit of a no makeup. Yeah, so I'll just get into it. I'm gonna put the bangs back. Thought it might be helpful if we were like a little bit closer. First, I'm gonna groom my brows into place. I was trying to find this spoolie, but the only thing I could find was this toothbrush that I usually use for like pushing my little hairs back, but that works just fine. I'm not gonna do much to my brows, so we'll end there. And now I'm gonna use sunscreen. I'm gonna use the M61 Hydro Boost Oil-Free Sunscreen SPF 40. I don't know how I feel about this sunscreen yet. When I was doing my sort of like, I finished my Beauty of Josie on sunscreen, and I put a poll on Instagram asking which sunscreen I should use next. You guys voted for this one. I'm not sure if this is like a little too oily for my skin. Some days I feel that it is, but I am using this instead of moisturizer. I do use a serum underneath it, but it's getting kind of warm where I am, so this is enough moisture for me. Also, my nails, they have like a little bit of pastel rainbow glitter running through them, and I did them myself, so fun. I'm gonna do another layer of sunscreen so that the sunscreen people of the internet don't yell at me. Also, I bought this sunscreen with Stephanie from Beauty Unhyped. We were in Georgetown shopping together at Blue Mercury, and she was like, that's a good sunscreen. So this recommendation comes directly from Stephanie, and I will link her below if you don't already know her. Now, instead of using foundation, I'm going to pinpoint conceal. I'm going to do something risky for this video and use a concealer that I've only tried once before. This is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Quickie 24-hour wear multi-use concealer. Also, this was given to me by Stephanie, who really likes this concealer. I'm just gonna, hopefully it's the right shade, looks like it. I'm just gonna pinpoint conceal with it. It's pretty full coverage, so from the one time I tried it. I usually like to put a little bit in here too. I feel like the thing about no makeup is you want to look slightly perfected, but not totally. But I have like uneven skin tone and stuff that I'd like to sort out. This does have a brush on the end of it, but I think I'm just gonna use my own brush. So I'm gonna use this brush from Farah, F-A-R-A-H. It's a number something that I can't read because it's rubbed off, but it's just like a little concealer brush, and I'm just gonna go around doing this sort of thing. I'll speed it up and see you later. Okay, so now I'm done with the concealing. Zoom you in. You can see like it's not gonna cover everything, and I don't want it to. I want it to look like my skin. And that concealer was actually a really good color match for me, and it's the shade 40NN. I mean, neutral. I don't know what that means. So for the blush today, I'm gonna use the Flower Beauty Gel Crush Lip and Cheek in the shade Raspberry Crush. It's old and dirty because it's old and it's dirty. But it's a really pretty color. And it has a little gold shimmer running through it, although I find that that doesn't show up on the face at all. This is my perfect natural flush, in that one time I went out in a winter storm and like my cheeks turned really pink. And I came inside and I like swatched my blushes to see which one matched, and this was the one that matched. So it's my natural flush, actually. And I'm just gonna put that, you know, here. And these blushes are really nice. I have 5 of them because I really like the formula, especially in the spring and summer. I love a cream blush, and this one, I think, of all of them, is my most used. So I would recommend finding a blush of your perfect match. The other way you can do that is by pinching yourself pretty hard, and when you let go, find what the pink color is, and that should be a nice colored blush for you. I know I'm not saying anything new here. I'm sure you all know that trick, but in case you don't. This one is also really hard to go overboard on. I find that you can layer it up really nicely, and it always looks pretty fresh and natural. I'm gonna be really light-handed with the fake freckles today, but I'm gonna do them anyway because I still think they look, I think they look cute. I did order a new one of these because I don't think you guys, I don't know if you can see this, but this is getting really gross, the top part of this, and I was like, okay, it's $9 on Amazon. I can treat myself to a new one. And also like it gets like stuck around the edges here, and for the life of me I just can't scrape that off. And part of me is like, I should, for the sake of like cleanliness, but also I have much better things to do with my time than that, and most of my makeup products don't do that, so whatever. Okay. Instead of doing eyeshadow, I'm gonna do eye gloss. So I'm gonna use the Danessa Myricks Color Fix Glaze and Clear. I haven't done this in a while, but I feel like a little bit of glossiness on the eyes looks really fresh. I don't know. Because the rest of the face I'm probably just gonna be matte, like I'm gonna set it with the powder. So just use like really like the tiniest amount of that, and it gives a subtle glossiness but not much. And then like my eyelids are kind of glossy anyway throughout the day, so yeah. For mascara, I'm gonna use the Dime Beauty mascara. This has a really like thin wand, and I find it's really good at lengthening the lashes. I think no makeup will also change based on your features. So like if you're a person with blonder hair or lighter hair, I'm sure you'll want to fill in your brows and stuff like that. I hardly ever fill in my brows anyway because they're fine. But yeah, and maybe you'd want to use like a brown mascara or something for a no makeup as opposed to a black mascara the way I did. I'm gonna put on powder because I feel like if I don't, my forehead will get really shiny and my concealer will break up around my mouth. So I'm gonna use this little powder puff. And the number 7 powder. This is my favorite powder. I bought this once on a whim at Target, and now it's like the only powder I use and love. So I'm not gonna take any of like the glossiness away from the cheeks though, because I think that blush has a nice like luminosity to it. I don't want to disturb that. Okay, and so now finally to the lips. If you want like a pink lip balm, you could use one of those sort of Dior lip balms or something like that. I really liked that, and I used it and I finished it up, that whole lip balm. And then now I have this one. This one's from Jane Iredale and it's called Forever Pink. It's called a lip stain, but I think you'll find it's not a stain. Oh, it looks very pink on there, but in person it looks pink, but not that pink. Anyway, I really like this. My mom bought it for me, and it smells like strawberries, so plus. You could leave it there, or you could use something like if you like sort of like plumping lip glosses. I specifically like the Too Faced lip injection, Maximum Plump. This stuff is really good. I'm just gonna put it on top. It makes your lips a little bit more pink after a while, so I'll let the time elapse and then I'll be back to show you. I don't know if there's a difference, but that's what the lips look like. I think it's cute, and even though you can kind of tell I'm wearing something on the lips, I mean, no makeup is a choose your own adventure, you know? You could do a clear lip gloss or something like that. Perhaps that would be a truer no makeup or a lip balm, but this is what I chose to go with. So yeah, this is it. I think you could call that, you can't technically call it a 5-product face because I added a 6th product, which was powder. But if you don't count that, it is a 5-product face. But we can call it a 6-product face. I just like the good round number of 5, you know what I mean? That is it. And I hope you enjoyed watching this. I know it was short, but who doesn't love a good no makeup? Please, you know, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this. I've been really enjoying all of your comments lately. It's really nice getting to know you all, and even though I might not like address you by name, I'm remembering your names for the most part. I try to remember people's names. I think it's something I value when people remember my name, so I'd like to do the same courtesy. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this little community, so thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.